What's up, guys? I wanted to just make a short video going over these crypto trades that I've taken this weekend so far. This is, you can see here, this is just a small little $64 dollar account on KOT that I trade on the weekends. Like I'll put a little bit in, flip it, and then pull it out just for crypto. Um, you can see here, this is the first trade on this account. I put 75 in yesterday, and then I got margined out of one position on this pullback. So I lost like $10, and then you can see now it's running in profits. So I'm gonna break down how I got all these entries. So go over here, and you see, for example, so on a 5 minute chart. Pretty sure that's where I got this zone from. Yep, bullish, bearish, bullish, test, test. So that's the initial zone there. 50-minute chart, and then you can see structure rotated from this little short-term downtrend, lower low, lower high, lower low, equal lows, lower high, higher low, lower high. So you can see it's consolidating, grabbed the liquidity below here, then we went up, broke this last little structure and this one too, pulled back. We pull back into this zone because this is the indecision candle, the bullish, bearish, bullish. So that's demand right there. Test into that. So you took entry here, somewhere in the zone up here, and you see this broke highs from here, came back, test this little order block that was formed here, created equal highs. When you create equal highs, you already know it has to liquidity. That's creating liquidity that has to be taken out. So that's how I knew it was more than likely going to break over here too, because you can see here you got these same equal highs here. Took out those equal highs because sellers are selling this here, putting their stop loss here. So when it comes up here, it's creating a double top. So everybody's thinking, oh, this is strong resistance. Retail's thinking strong resistance. Let's sell, sell, sell. And then you see it goes down a little bit just to do pretty much the same thing down here. And it takes those positions out. People that had stop losses right above these highs, takes them out, pulls back, impulses through them. Tell you that that's really taking that out, pulls back, creates another double top. So people are starting to sell here because they're thinking these positions were wrong that they took here. So it goes down a little bit to pretty much like, I guess, validate their point, I guess, in their minds. Goes down, touches into this order block again. You can get the same pattern. You go lower low, lower high, equal lows, lower high, higher low, breaks out of this last higher low. I'm sorry, lower high, and then you got the higher high here, higher low, equal highs. So you know the same thing that happens over here. Equal highs have to be taken out, higher low, boom, blows through the equal highs. So now we should run and take out these equal highs, and take this off. And the same zone that's sitting up here, take this off, it's a little confusing. The same zone that's sitting here, this is 4-hour imbalance. Or no, I'm sorry, I think it's, no, it's 30-minute imbalance. Yep. You see this big area that needs to be filled in here. So it's like, in this case, I have that marked off. So I have my TP right here to fill this imbalance. And then this is the last buy candle before this drop. So this would be considered pretty much your order block. So it kind of lines up perfectly, but also at the same time, I say that's an order block because it broke structure. You got, let's just start here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then this broke this structure here. So then break a structure, pull back, we just played around in here, right? So that's why I consider that an order block and consider that like maybe it might go up here, tap into this, sell off. But at this point, I really don't care because I'm only looking for this trade to go up to here to fill this imbalance. So that's irrelevant. You'll just have to wait to see what happens when it gets up here, if it gets up there. That's the thing too. You go on the 15-minute chart. You can kind of see it here. I think you can see it better on the 5 minute. Yeah, you can definitely see better on 5 minute. You got double top liquidity sitting up here. So it's like if it doesn't react here, it could just blow through this and blow through those double tops. Um, you go on the 4 hour, you can really see what's going on here. Yeah, we had this little imbalance that's sitting in here. That's sitting here. We came into touch. We didn't fill it completely, but I guarantee you, we probably hit the. Let me put that back. We hit like the 50% of it. So if you measure, sometimes it'll fill the whole imbalance or it'll hit the 50%. So if you measure this imbalance from here to here, let's just take all the other fibs off so you can see what's going on here. You can see the 50%, right? We tapped right into the 50% of that imbalance and took off. So that's even more confirmation that we're going up. And then like same thing over here. You got double top liquidity that pretty much needs to be taken out. So this double top liquidity is double top liquidity over here, double top liquidity here. Um, I mean, you can just keep picking at it for real. I mean, it's all you'll see it all over. Hasn't been taken out because if you go on a higher time frame, you just delete all this stuff first. All right, so you go on a higher time frame. Let's say like a daily chart. You can see this is just a big rotation of structure as well. Um, this downswing pulls back into this order block here, creates a form of a double top, but it's really testing this order block. Comes down, breaks the structure, lower high, pretty much a triple bottom here. Break out of this structure, pull back, break out of this structure here. This is since this daily candle was bearish, this could be a pullback to continue breaking. If we break the highs of this, we're just going to continue running, probably to fill that imbalance sitting here between here to here. Um, yeah, I would say, yeah. I might have marked this a little bit wrong. This might be considered imbalance too, but I would just say this is more relevant for me. Target in there. It's also like imbalance up here. You can just target the imbalances pretty much all the way up. You can see in here it tapped into it. Um, yeah, that's how you pretty much build your bias in the higher time frames. Let's go back to the 5 minute, see what's going on. 15 minute, right? Then same thing for Litecoin. Yeah, this one fucking took off. Let's go on the 30-minute chart. I had this order block marked here, this last sell before buy candle, because you can see this last sell candle created all this inefficiency on the way up. So all this is inefficiency on a higher time frame. We formed double top, or actually triple top pretty much up here, which is just building up liquidity. Came down to tap into this last sell candle and fill this inefficiency that's sitting in here, to fill all this inefficiency that's in here in a higher time frame. Tapped into it once, went up a little bit. We didn't really break the structure that was sitting right here, came down, then we broke it somewhere. Yeah, we impulsed it here, created more double top liquidity, came down to test. This is probably an order block on a smaller time frame. Yep, 15-minute order block sitting right here. Bullish, bearish, bullish, take off. Break a structure was right somewhere over here. You can see we tested into it again, formed what I guess this is called a quasi, where you have like this shoulder, head, shoulder. It's pretty much kind of like a retail head and shoulders, but with different logic behind it. So we took off there. We just broke this double top liquidity. So we're either going to keep running to run up here, or we could pull back to fill some of these inefficiencies, then run up here. Same thing for Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin's running it. Let's see what Ethereum's doing. Oh wow. Yeah. Ethereum's running it up. We pretty much have flipped this account from 64 to 130. So yeah, I mean, for me, you can see we just started to tap into this imbalance. So it's like we could react here, or we could go fill the entire imbalance. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark this, mark my 50 level, then boom. So it's like I feel like we could at least go up to here. Um, if not, oh well. Personally, I'm just gonna let this run for a second, see what happens. I'm not really too worried about it. If it pulls back, then we cut our trade. But you guys can see here exactly the same thing that happened on Bitcoin. Got the order block that's sitting here. Sorry. Yeah, this is indecision candle and then the takeoff, test in here, test in here, double bottom liquidity. This is gonna have to be taken out sometime too because it's double bottom liquidity. Um, I mean, I don't know, because I guess you can consider this the double bottom, and then this takes out the double bottom liquidity to go up. However you want to look at it, but either way, this is probably gonna go take out this liquidity that's sitting up here. You see the double top right there; it wasn't taken out, so we should take that out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I mean, if you guys have any questions, let me know. As you can see, like being transparent with you guys, like this is the Ethereum trade. Called it in the group, took it live account. You can see live account. I have it blocked off over to the side because I don't want you guys, I mean, to see the account number. I don't think anybody would do anything, but just for safety reasons, but you can see it's a live account. It's moving. It's not a screenshot. Yeah, we flipped this whole account now, pretty much. Um, so yeah, if you have any questions, hit me up. Let me know. Message me in the group. All right.